or just in case I screw something up. Okay. Okay, cool. We are live on Facebook. So what a day, huh?
What a day.
You guys, Anna just boxed me. She's like, oh no, my Zoom is updating. So that always happens to me. Thank you for joining me, Anna.
Of course.
Ladies, so I've asked Anna to come on if you're watching this live or if you're catching the replay. So Anna is a busy working mom of two. Your oldest is 5, right? Get ready for
Almost
kindergarten.
5.
Almost 5. And then your daughter is 3?
2.
Am I right? 2. Oh, I'm way off.
It's all right.
She's got 2 young kids. She works full time. She's juggling it all, right? And so Anna reached out. We connected when she first started coming to work out, and she was frustrated, and jump in, correct me anything I'm wrong, frustrated with her lack of progress, post babies. Those are young kids. That's a hard age to get your fitness back. I remember. And so she was kind of, wanting to make more progress. And we started working together. And then I think it was, you were doing the New Year 45-day Fit Mom program. And I don't remember if it was at the start or if it was in the middle. I remember you came in my office. I don't know exactly what you said, but I kind of got on you a little bit. So you can give your own version of this. But and this wasn't an excuse. I don't see this as an excuse at all, but you're just like, I don't think I'm going to lose that much. I don't think I'm going to make this much progress because of this medication I'm on. And I mean, who can relate to that, right? And a lot of times I feel like we fall into this mindset. And I think I wrote this in the post today. That's not an excuse. Things come up, like what we're told by people, by doctors, like, oh, it's a losing battle. You're going into perimenopause, or you're taking this SSRI, or you're on this medication for XYZ, and it's going to just make things harder. And I think I pushed back and I said, let's flip the script a little bit. And ladies, I had no clue. I was just going with a gut feeling. I didn't know if I could help her with that. I didn't know anything about the medicine, but I knew she had to change her visualization of it, because that's such a big part that like my industry doesn't really talk about. And I'm not talking about like being positive. I like people to feel the emotion and live it, but it all comes down to that. So I'm just going to stop here. Anna, would you just start by telling us a little bit about like your schedule, your mom life, like give us a little peek into what you got going on?
Yeah. So I work out with at Jill's gym in the 6 a.m. workout class. So I do that, come home, get ready, get the kids ready. I go into the office 3 days a week, so Monday through Wednesday. So I have to get everyone ready, get my lunch ready, and then I go to work and do all my busy day things, come home and get the kids fed and bathed with my husband, and then finally relax at 8:00 at night. So, but I enjoy going first thing in the morning because it really wakes me up and gets me started on the right foot, I would think. I would say. So
yeah, nice. And a few of you that are doing this arm challenge have commented like, oh my God, I'm finally back in that early routine. I feel so much better. For those of us that are early birds, it is just kind of nice, kind of get your day started, but you have to find time to fit in your workout whenever. Okay. So can we go back to how I first introduced you? Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, guys, because I don't want to miss anything. Tell me a little bit about that conversation we had that I introed you with. But I also, sometime when we're here this evening, I want you to share like some takeaway or some tip. Don't give away all my secrets, but something you got out of the 45-day Fit Mom program that you think would help all these ladies that they could just go ahead and implement. So whatever you want to start with.
Yeah, so that conversation kind of happened midway through the 45-day. We did like a mid check-in
That's right.
with weight
3
and
weeks in.
everything. Yep. And so I came in there with a wrong mind. And you did say, I don't remember exactly what you said, and it just like woke me up and kind of was like, yes, you're right. I can do this. I have the wrong attitude. Um, I did change my mindset and I did lose some weight and gain some muscle. Um, I really enjoyed doing the 45-day fit challenge. I wouldn't say it was a challenge. I would say it was just a reset of my lifestyle. Um, the recipes that we got were amazing. I was already waking up and doing my exercises. Till this day, every Sunday, I still write down what I am going to eat for my breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, and then I, move on to my grocery list. So I make sure that I have everything. Um, I am using the Vibe and the Ultra in the morning, so the multivitamin
Yeah.
to kind of. I don't drink coffee, so just a little
I don't know how you do
extra.
it.
Yeah, a little extra boost. I don't drink any caffeine. Um, And if I do eat something that I shouldn't be eating, I feel tired. I feel yucky. Um, so it really has changed my mindset of how poorly I was eating.
No, wait a minute.
How,
When we first connected and you came in, and a lot of people tell me this, I'm not like, you told me that you eat pretty healthy. Do you
now
still
I
do?
do.
Well,
Yes.
you told me that before we did some work
Yes.
on.
But I had a
So,
sweet tooth. I was
oh,
eating
okay.
way too much. I love chocolate. It runs in my family. We love
Right.
chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't?
So, um, but now I still carry around in my purse, like I think it's called I don't know what it's called, but it has a list of proteins, list of good
Mhm.
fats, good carbs. I keep that in
Yeah.
my purse, so if I do go out to eat, I
Wow.
just kind of look at it. Now I'm more in tune of what is what. um Even, I mean, my husband, he's impressed of how I stick with it. If the kids have leftovers, he's like, "You want them?" I was like, "Nope, I'm good, thank you."
Nice.
Because I mean, I have so much more energy now that I am eating the right foods and getting
How,
the right.
like, compares what so much more looks like now versus how you felt before you made some of these changes. Like, do you have an example maybe, or like what your weekend or a
Oh
day
yeah,
is
I
like?
mean, I would some days not have the energy to play with the kids. After
Mm,
work, I would just want to come home and sit down on the couch and be like, okay, let's watch some TV instead of, going outside or taking the dog for a walk. And now I'm like, I'm able to, hang out with them, run them around. Then when they go to bed, I can do laundry if needed, or, clean the dishes, do that kind of stuff and not being like, oh, I want to go to bed right now.
that's big. I mean, that's
Yeah.
more important than everything because your kids will remember you interacting with them.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, what's been your biggest aha? Not necessarily on the food or anything, or maybe it is on the food. I don't know. But what's your kind of been your one of your bigger ahas, or like a piece of advice or something you can give anyone watching this?
You are stronger than you realize. It was hard for me to not have sweets, but when you're in the right mindset, I had no troubles. I didn't miss it. I didn't crave it. I I was impressed with myself. So if
Mhm.
you really put your mind to it and say, this is what I want, you really can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah. Log in, sink into your why.
Mhm.
Now, I didn't take away all her chocolate.
No, she had some great
Just,
recipes. There was
I,
good food.
I didn't do that, but cool. Yeah. Were you surprised with yourself a little bit? It sounds like
Yes.
maybe. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And I really took my Sundays to prep my food to make sure that I stayed on task. And if
There's
I
your
didn't,
takeaway.
yeah, and if I
There's,
didn't, yeah, I would
yeah.
want to, veer. Or I remember chatting with you because I had forgotten my, one of my breakfast or something after the workout. And I was like, what can I have? I'm at work. Like, they had a great cafeteria. She's like, try this. And I was like, okay, I found everything. So it was almost like a freak out moment if I didn't prep my food.
Yeah. And do you feel like the food prep has been hard or extensive? Because I like to think that I have made it a little bit simpler.
I mean, it's easy. If my lunches for at least work, I prep on Sunday, so I don't have to do that in the morning. And my snacks. And then my husband does the dinners with me. So he works from home. So he cooks when I am at the
Oh,
office.
sweet.
So, and there were some meals my kids even, ate with
Yeah.
us. And
Yeah.
it took maybe 10 minutes at night to prep, the snacks, or if I was doing a smoothie for the next day. I mean, it wasn't more than, it's either that or watching TV. So I'd rather do
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah. So there's your takeaway, ladies. And I tell everyone this all the time. If you have a goal, specifically, especially like a body composition, a fat loss, even a strength gain goal, planning and preparation, there's just no way around it. You can't just kind of wing it and get to where you want to go. It might work occasionally or for a little bit, but you in planning and preparation does not have to take hours. I throw things together. I spend about 10 minutes an evening as I'm cleaning up the kitchen, and I'm good to go for the next day. I don't get hangry. I keep my energy up, and just I think that's kind of what Anna's trying to get through there. So, just to share, I told Anna I would share her results. She, during the 6 weeks, during her 45 days, she lost 2.2% body fat, which is very good. So that's just 6 weeks. I say you're doing amazing if you lose 1% in 4 weeks. So she nailed that. She's put on 3 pounds of muscle, which for women is a big deal. You're not gaining pounds and pounds of muscle unless you just have not been working out for a while. And her inflammation took a really big drop, which is really important to some of the medication she was taking that we mentioned earlier. So that's all really positive. Anything I've left out that you would like to share? I'm going to check while you're thinking briefly. I'm just going to make sure. I told ladies if they had questions to pop them on as we're live streaming. It doesn't look like we have any questions posted. So
I will say the hardest thing for me during that challenge, and still is drinking enough water. And I have even put an app on my phone to remind me every hour until I think 9 o'clock at night.
what is the app? Can you share the app with us? Do you know what it's called?
Let me see what it is.
I didn't know there was there's an app for everything, right?
It's just called Drink Water.
Oh, okay.
So
Drink water.
Yeah. So, and at my office, they have the Sonic ice, I would say. And so
Ooh.
yeah. So, and it's in the cafeteria, which is about a 5-minute walk, I would say. And so I, make sure that I, in the morning, go and get my crushed ice and, have to go back there and get it a couple times. So that is still difficult for me, but I am getting better at it.
Nice. I think everything's always a work in progress. You got the ball rolling in the right direction.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ladies that are watching this or watching the replay, I do have, as you've maybe seen by now, and I'm not here just to 100% pitch you, but I have another 45-day summer Fit Mom Makeover Academy, mouthful, starting on May 22nd. So just a little over a week away. And everyone that's been through the program has had stellar results when they thought they couldn't get it neat. And I just really passionate. It's always, if you're loving the energy so far, I mean, we're only on day 2, so give it a couple more days. But if you're loving the energy in this container in the 5 days, it's just more of that. It's like girl power and it's fun and you're going to learn some awesome stuff. But I just wanted you to know that on Thursday, I'll announce a little bonus for anyone that's interested in that program that's in this 5-day container. So, and it won't be a fit for everyone. And number one, I'm just here in the Arm Challenge to educate, inspire, and to connect all of you awesome ladies. So, Anna, thanks so much for sharing your time with us this evening. And I don't want to keep anyone longer than this because you guys don't want to listen to a long video about us just here chatting. So stay tuned for the early bird specials. I'll drop those on Thursday. And tomorrow I'm going to post this out tonight, once I get off here, but I'm going to offer a Q&A. I'll go live. I have no idea what time, probably tomorrow night. But we'll start a thread in the group right now. So any questions that you have, I'll just do a live Q&A. It could be on fitness, food, tips, whatever. Sky's the limit. Ask away and I'll answer them live, probably tomorrow evening sometime. Maybe with a 6-year-old running around behind me. So thank you so much. Have a good night, Anna. I'm going to jump off here. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.